Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Avadon 2. As you can see, or well, as you can see now, probably, we're back on this upper floor of the Qua mercenary compound, and I figured I'd look around the floor a little bit before engaging the encounter again, and I ran into these four soldiers here. So, assuming they've been here the entire time, these were some of the people who joined the fight on my previous attempt. So by taking out these first, I have quite a few fewer enemies to deal with all at once. That should already help quite a bit. Wow, we're getting our butts handed to us. God, that sucks. Why are they dealing so much damage? It's a little bit ridiculous, isn't it? I mean, I was not really prepared to fight here, but this is quite embarrassing. Shameful display, if you will. I mean, Khalida is obviously completely indestructible, at least by such a small number of enemies, but well. We won. That's what's important, right? Okay, let's take this helmet. Speed burst scroll. Yep. Should probably make use of those kinds of things every once in a while. One lockpick to succeed. Okay. Let's take a look at this door. Oh, different room. It's like the bathroom. Let's not stay in there for too long. Oh. Oh, this is not actually connected. Huh. So if we were to make our way into that little alcove here, or room, forgot what exactly was over there, we would be... I mean, we would be trapped, basically, but we're not planning to retreat. It's just mainly a matter of not being attacked from all directions all at once. If nothing else, it would help to keep the battle a little bit more, organized. Let's see here. Plate boots. Not magical, so not really interesting in terms of wearing them. Scroll of Resurrection. I think Yannick might have one of those, or a couple actually. Might come in handy. Hopefully it doesn't, but you never know. So I guess with these four enemies out of the way, I feel like I have a chance at, and I might try this fight again. I was pretty much, I had pretty much decided to let them get away this time. You just need to go. Nothing personal. Well, this is okay. Need to go, but not in the sense of need to leave, but need to die. Well, yes, they have enemies in the Wildrealm. Obviously, that's. I guess I'm still gonna try and talk some more with them. Montanima is incredulous. What? The Wildrealm? You mean Avadon is taking sides in our struggle? Do you realize what this means? This is madness. She shakes her head. It does not matter. The madness of Avadon has no reason. Yeah, okay. I'm a hand of Avadon. I'm unconcerned. Really? Do you know how many hands have been slain in the last few years? Yeah, but not me, though. I mean, I've been slain, technically, but I reloaded, so it doesn't count. Redbeard can't protect you anymore, any of you. Word of what you did here today will get out, and I will be avenged. But this can be avoided. You can let me and the remainder of my warriors go. This is your last chance to correct your mistake. You need to leave the contested lands entirely. We will not. I don't know. Fine, you can go. I mean, if they become maybe the world. My reasoning is this: maybe the people who sent me here will be pleased that I drove them out of this compound, and I significantly weakened them, and I killed a major part of their battle force. So maybe they will be somewhat pleased, even though I did not slaughter or drive them away entirely. And if they become a problem again, I can always return and finish the job, right? I don't know if the game will allow any of this or take any of this into consideration, but that's my own reasoning. So I'll allow them to leave, I guess. Monishima is surprised. So is Dedrick. Yeah, well. She lowers her bow. I will go then, but you should know. Then Dedrick steps forward. No, we have come too far. He raises his staff and points it at the Kwa warriors. Die, invader! These lands belong to the Wild Realm! And the battle is joined, whether you want it or not. Well, Dedrick, you're on your own then. We'll leave. No, of course we won't. But I should have foreseen something like this. It's unfortunate, but actually not all that surprising. Okay. Of course, well, she'll be stopped by this guy for now. Actually, let's use Triumphant Roar. Maybe I should have waited until he summoned his pet. I don't know. Is Hellhound or Salamander better? I really don't know. I almost want to say Hellhound because it's technically a tier 2 pet, if you will, because it you know, it's basically the better version of the wolf. Well, the Drake would be the better version of the Salamander. So that should clearly be superior to everything else, but I don't know. Call it Hellhound. I can hear shouting, yeah, but 4 less people will now join the fight. That should make a difference. Okay. Tanto is stunned. That's not great. I really wanted to summon another turret here. And I really want Khalida to stop Nima and force her into melee if I can. Challenge? I don't know. Maybe Warcry? Well, it did work. She's now War Cursed. Armor of Thorns. Oh, Atato can actually move. Okay, well, stand turret. And you will actually attack this Blade Master. So these are both occupied, and because I was afraid that one of them might move towards Khalida and try to block her. Okay. Let's move to the other side here. Perfect. Try to stun her. Stun resisted, that's fine. We did deal a bit of damage. Speaking of damage, Atanto is not looking too hot. I think I wanna use group heal then, even though everyone else didn't really need it. Unfortunately, I'll have to deal with this Blade Master to some degree. Guess we'll try to take this guy out. So Atanto is free. Nice. Getting really lucky with the getting hasted here. I shouldn't really do this instead of wasting damage on this guy. And there they come. Okay. Now it's starting to get dicier and dicier. Turret, please. Okay, she's reached her second phase. She leapt just one tile to the side. Ouch. Okay, you move there. Dark Bolt, I guess. Only 48 damage. Whatever. Wait, whose turn is it? Dedrick's. Oh, okay. Sure, you help finish this guy off. Ah, so close. So close. Maybe the Hellhound? No. So Tanto's turn first. Fine. Okay, we got more people coming from there. Nice crit. Help attacking her. What? Oh, he's ensnared. Ah, that sucks. I really need to pay more attention to my debuffs. Dedrick could have used his ability, his Scarab, I think, to take care of that. Oh, I could call Major Aid, actually. I don't want to Earth Shatter because that's gonna push Nima away, which is not what I want. I could charge my turrets to make them better. Although, at least this one is already hasted. Whoops. But still. Oh, I can also act again. Sure, Major Aid. It's infernal bad. We'll see how good that is. Okie doke. Beastie. You breathe in this direction. Ah, of course. Tanto was stopped again. You attack, critical. Very good. Tanto was still ensnared for 3 turns, which is really doesn't matter very much at this point because he's gonna be stopped by this guy anyway. Also, mental effect. I mean, ensnared is probably not a mental effect to begin with. So never mind. Heal one. Wait, healing chant heals 1 ally. That should mean any ally, right? I guess heal Atantua. He's more important than yourself. Oh, come on, Nima, please. Don't do this to me. Shoot her? Didn't do nearly as much as I was hoping it would. Oh, she's so close. So close. Okay, Infernal Bat, what can you do? Cone of Fire. It's not great. We'll first see if I can't actually... Well, I can move into melee with her. That should stop her somewhat, even though being hasted, she might act twice nonetheless. Or... really? She must have survived with... I don't know. Hit points in the single digits. Okay, you use your healing potion. Maybe you'll survive 1 more turn. Actually, yes! Dedrick got the killing blow. Okay, that's very fitting. You interrupt Monarch Nima's irritating jumping around with 1 final blow. She collapses to the ground, mortally wounded. She says nothing as she dies. She only looks up at you with pure loathing. When she is finally gone, Dedrick kneels and closes her eyes. How Does he do that in the middle of the battle that's still going on? But oh well. This is my war, but I did not choose it. I did not want this. I am so sorry. No, just sorry. He looks at you. I am ready to go. Back to my people. To get a reward I am no longer sure I want. Well, you chose to... Actually, this is a fight that you chose, my friend, because I was willing to let them get away, but you weren't. So, I don't know what to say here. Except that this fight is not, in fact, over. We'll still have to fight for our lives here. Which, in the case of Dedrick, might not be for very much longer. Dicey. Very, very dicey. I mean, I'm pretty sure we got this. But... well, we're so close. Finish off this guy. You maybe finish off this guy? Not quite. God, it's so close. So fucking close. Okay. Yeah, of course. The last guy had to shoot at Dedrick. Stun this person. Okay, good. Should I help? I guess we should. Never mind, I can't enter this freaking square, and I didn't need to anyway, because my turrets took care of it. It, her, whatever. Well, the bat is not gonna make it. You take care of this annoying archer. You blade dash this warrior. Well, Betsy. That is that. This is this. Yay! The bat got one hit in. Okay. Wow. What a fight! What a fight. I guess the main difference really was 4 less enemies due to more careful exploration of this floor. I mean, I really ran into Nima and the others kind of on accident last time, or the first time around. Rest of the Shaman. Well, if this is for anyone, then it's clearly him. Extra intelligence, yeah. Spirit Claw and Nature Mastery. Of course, this is only going to be good for a Shaman. And, well, I'll keep this around for now. Don't think anyone else needs it, but can always use sell it later. Let's distribute them like that. Circle of Fire, you already have one of those. Okie doke. Is there anything else here? Does it look like... Oh, never mind. Ah, of course. Right, Battle Runestone. Not great treasure, but it's something. Not that getting better like monetary or material rewards of this whole endeavor makes me feel any better about it. Oh well, it is what it is. Once more, a quest in Avadon leaves me very uncomfortable and feeling like I did not do the right thing at all. Yes, that's a kind of a common theme here. Actually, might actually be shorter to take this exit, right? Looking at the map. all we have to do is walk over there. So now we're supposed to meet with what was his name? Tybalt or something? The shaman back at the Stone Circle in Blackwood. Quite the journey. I think the southern entrance this time. Yeah. It's definitely the quickest access here, by far. Let's actually save, just in case. More terrible decisions are about to be made here, Tybalt. Your return to the circle. Tybalt is waiting for you. Well, Hand, you are here. Do you have good news for me? I want to speak with you? I mean, yeah, I am speaking with him, so... the mercenaries are dead. You tell Tybalt the tale. He turns to Dedrick. This is all true? You swear it? Dedrick nods. Then the Kva knows. We do not tolerate thieves in our ancestral lands, smuggling in blades and building forts. I will take news back to the Wildra. Dedrick, do not return yet. I need a little time. Time for what? To spread the news of Dedrick's special situation. To arrange a route where he can travel, so that his mark does not cause him to be killed on sight. Dedrick says, I understand. I will wait for word, Tybalt. I thank you. You committed an injustice against me. You have done much to erase it. Yes, Dedrick, but this is not the end. It is a beginning. What do you mean? Dark times are ahead. Our tribe needs all of the warriors and influence it can gather if we are to be safe. In a way, I have done Dedrick no favors. He was banished for doing for our tribe what is right. Now he has been pulled back into the fray. Dedrick says, I am willing. Tybalt nods. I know you are, young one. You will hear from me soon. There is so much to do. With a final nod, Tybalt leaves the circle. Dedrick takes a deep breath, lets it out, smiles. Yes, hope. Again, Natantuo, I thank you. I am true to my oath. You have my total loyalty. Now let us return to the work of Avadon. Okay, well. What's done is done. Ultimately, I still think that the Kva people were not in the right. But obviously they were also not actively hurting anyone. Wait, Rockridge Keep, Riverlands. This is where I'm entirely confused. I was looking for a western entrance, but of course the one to the north was the one here, leading directly to the pylon. Yes. Okay, no one leveled up in the meantime. It's fine. This goes out to Yannick. Is there anything else? All these leather armors. She has the resilient mesh, 25 armor, hostile effect resistance. These are less armor, of course. 50 poison resistance is pretty good, but then again, I mean, poison is one of the weaker magic effects. At least it doesn't deal its damage like in one huge burst, right? 25% evasion is obviously pretty nice. Fire resistance, I think that's ultimately not gonna cut it. I mean, I could keep it around and put it on once I fight enemies that use primarily fire, but I'm never going to remember doing that. So, might as well just sell it right away. Let's see. A lot less armor, but a lot more evasion. I guess it makes more sense for her to be wearing leather armor, ultimately. I don't feel... I mean, the way Shadow Blades are displayed looks very much like metal armor, but still. In my mind they are very much an assassin, like a rogue type class, and it doesn't quite feel right to put heavy metal armor on them. Maybe it's a mistake. The game seems to think that this armor is more valuable. But my main reasoning here is that she's already focused on dexterity, and dexterity increases evasion. So if I kind of build on the strengths, right? Well, anyway, I'm really not only gonna use her whenever her companion quest comes up, so it should be fine. Do I have any more business in Avadon, actually, now that I think of it? I don't think I do, necessarily. So I might as well... I mean, this episode is not going to be much longer. In fact, I could end it a little bit early to make up for the long episode last time. That's not really how it works, but still. I think I want to at least travel to the new main story area. Wait, was there something? I think I'm good. I want to at least take a quick look at where we're headed. Oh, nice! This is a new tile set. One of these kind of willow trees, weeping willows. Looks a little bit like that. You stumble away from the pylon. You are getting better at recovering from the effects of being flung hundreds of miles in an instant, but the dizziness and the nausea are inevitable. When your vision clears, you look around. You are in a small, pleasant grove. This pylon is not neglected like others you have seen. Someone has been coming here regularly to rake the leaves and scrape off the moss. Okay. Guess that makes sense if an Avadon outpost is nearby. Okay. We're supposed to go all the way up there. The path reaches a well-traveled north-south road. To the north, you can see a small port town, the small port town of Trozen. That's where we're supposed to go for a quest. I think that's where that Hanvar's council member is supposed to be staying. Who we're supposed to work for. That's a quest from Hart Callan, I think. Daram is known to be a lovely country. The town of Trozen is very pleasant, with wide open spaces partitioned by iron fences. The occasional barge lands at its docks, dropping off or picking up goods. Daram is a center of trade in both objects and ideas. The main thing you need here is information. Xenophon is the leader here. If you can find him, he can tell you where to go. You need to find a safe way to the Tawan Empire, and the name of the contact who will help you there. Right. Well, we're definitely not going to be exploring this entire town. Not in this episode, of course. Ultimately, I'm going to. So, I'll quickly scout out the lower part of this map, which is pretty much already done. It's certainly nice to see some new graphics. I mean, again, I totally understand that there's a very small team, really mostly one person working on all these games. And the resources, especially graphics and such, are limited, and so I can totally understand them being reused for, well, as much as possible, or as much as necessary, really. But obviously it's still nice whenever some new graphics pop up. I very much appreciate those. And we'll be taking a closer look at those and exploring this supposedly quaint little town here in more detail next time. For the time being, I thank you very much for watching, as always. If you enjoyed, please hit the like button and leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Till then, have a wonderful time, and bye-bye.